I mean, she gave me, and then I gave her some, I do, yeah.
That shit was hilarious to me. I was like, wow,
they
bro.
They put a beat on it.
Oh, it was
They
good.
put a beat on it. And I was like, yo, drop this. They put a beat
I'm
on
not
it.
mad at him for it.
No.
I do think, though, that, you know, you're messing with the industry that raised you, bro. You're calling out people that...
He went deep.
He went deep with a lot of people.
But you're telling me that he's a wrestler? You know what that means? He's a troll. A wrestler is... You know, they call wrestling is as real as a heart attack.
Yes.
But it's good.
You know, why is it that I feel like he has a thing for Raven that hasn't went away. He has a thing for Raven. They had sex. They did what they did. And he's still feeling some type of way. You know, I feel like he just needs some kind of clarity to the situation. He needs clarity. And that's what men do, though. Like, why do men do that? Why do men feel as though making this person, trying to destroy this person, is going to change anything for you by the end of the day? It's not going to change anything. You know, you may have a thing for her, but at the same time, how is this going to help the situation? How is talking about her going to make her come close to you? Or you may be doing it just because you feel a certain way. You know, you're doing it because she won't come to you. You know, she won't pay you no attention. So therefore, you feel like you got to bash her, throw stuff on her name, you know, throw out all these accusations, true or not, we don't know. But you got to put yourself out there and put your situation out there just to get her attention. But it's not the right kind of attention. What are you doing it for when you focus on another person? When you talking about, oh, yeah, this person got this, that, and the third. Like, well, how is it going to help you in the end? You know, do you got too much time in your hands that you really got to keep talking about this person? You know, why are you talking about her? Why are you trying to bash her? Why are you trying to throw, you know, stuff on her name? Why are you trying to do this? I recently seen this video about this guy, and he was just bashing women. He was like, yeah, you want to talk about gay men, this, that. I'm not gay. I like what I like, but at the same time, it's just, y'all women are so stupid if y'all think we are gay. I'm like, hold up.
Rest in peace to the 23-year-old transgender influencer who was recently killed by her boyfriend. But I want to make this video to say that I think it's hilarious that women pick and choose when they want to be homophobic, right? Because y'all throw the gay word around like an insult, like it's videos for years across multiple platforms. And y'all see me wear my dangly earrings. I love my dangly earrings. I just do. But you know how many times women have disagreed with me and the first thing they hit me up with is, we know you DM. You did the dangly earrings. We know you gay, right? And it's supposed to be an insult towards me. I don't take it as an insult. If you think I'm gay, that's on you. I mean, just because a man wears dangly earrings don't mean that he likes. But y'all are repulsed by gay people at the end of the day. Even though some of y'all favorite influencers are gay, even though some of y'all favorite influencers are transgender, even though some of y'all favorite influencers are like, but y'all throw that shit around like, oh my God, it's the worst thing in the world, okay? I'm bringing this up because people are misgendering the influencer, saying that this isn't a case of male on female violence. This is male on male violence, okay? And people say, we're not going to misgender this person. Most people who are making these think pieces about domestic violence and how you got to watch out for these dangerous black men. Both of them were black men. I hate to tell y'all. And I'm not trying to misgender this person, but it's just that y'all pick and choose when y'all want to recognize or when y'all want to defend the LGBT community. But most of the week, most of the month, most of the year, y'all are calling niggas gay for the most superfluous shit. A person like a man likes a fruity alcoholic drink when y'all go out to eat, gay. He likes sweet coffee instead of black coffee, gay. Right? Y'all do this constantly. He wears dangly earrings, gay, gay, gay. So I just get confused when it comes to a person, okay, who was born with a certain anatomy. Y'all can recognize that person saw themselves as a woman, even though that person had to put on a wig, put on a makeup, probably tuck or cut themselves in order to present down there, and get a pair of titties. Y'all can recognize all of that, right? Y'all can do the mental gymnastics to say that that is a woman, right? But y'all can't do the mental gymnastics to say that a nigga wearing dangly earrings ain't gay. It's because y'all are stupid.
You know, it's like, why is y'all coming for us? What did we do to y'all? What did these women do to y'all? When you make us confused about a certain situation, okay, you like dangly earrings. All right. And that's the thing. A lot of women wasn't raised to see that man can be a certain way. A lot of women was raised in a household with their father, and their father was that father figure for them. They was that male role. So it's just like, you can't judge these women. These women raised were how they were raised. And if they feel a certain way about your dangly earrings, you know, it is what it is. They was raised to believe that dangly earrings was, you know, was gay, and you can't bash them for that. You know, you can try to get to know, if it's somebody personal, you know, if you, a person that's around you or something, and you can kind of, you know, just let them get to know you, you know, the more, I mean, just be you. And, you know, but don't call all women stupid because one woman, you know, felt that way about you. Don't let this one woman determine your perspective or your outlook on all women. You know, that's what I'm saying. So that was just something that I just wanted to throw out there. But at the same time, you know, man, why are y'all bashing women? You know, what is your agenda? You know, get to the bottom of it. You know, tell us why you are attacking her like this. You know, do you like her? You know, you still have a thing for her? And if you do, this is only going to hurt yourself by the end of it all. Are you mad because she's a lesbian now and you will never have that chance? So now you got to treat her like a man? Or, and that's another thing, you know, a lot of men attack women as lesbians or dykes or stuff like that. They treat them as if, you know, as if they're your punching bag because, you feel a certain way about what they chose. So now, you know you'll never get that chance. So now I'm just about to treat you like a punching bag. But I really had a thing for you, and now I never had that. Now I'll never get that chance with you. You know, so now you just want to attack her because of how you're feeling deep down inside. So yeah, I just wanted to touch on that a little bit, and yeah, tell me what y'all think about this because I just feel like that is just wow. But I will talk to y'all next time.